Right, guys, this is Guam doing Dawn of War 1 commentary here. It's been a bit of a blast from the past here, but I thought I'd do it again. Chunky Moses Foo was saying about Dawn of War 1 and the comments, so I thought I'd give it another go, I've also thought it'd be interesting just to see, um, sort of a side-by-side comparison of the two different games, just to sort of remember, teary-eyed remembrance of what the game was actually like. So I've actually got a couple of guys I've done before here in this match. Chaos Train's playing as Chaos, and Trivium4fun is playing a Space Marine in this map's Blood River. Uh, I've done Space Marine and Chaos and Blood River a few times in this map. I really hope this isn't one I've done before, to be honest. But I don't remember anyone going for the grenade cultist harass here. Seems to be what's going to come out here. He's actually reinforced the entire squad. It looks like he's maxing out the squad here. Haven't seen an army come down yet, so this is pretty weird. I hope this is going to be a good match, to be honest, because this is just like a random replay of Dawn of War Sanctuary as usual. I don't know how long it's going to last or anything. It just downloaded like 2 minutes ago, literally. As I'm saying here, we got like a pretty weird build order coming out from the Chaos player here. He's went for like max the squad out. He hasn't actually got an army out yet, but he seems to have got like 4 squads out, so I can't help but think you'll see that pretty soon. Like an army coming in, so you'll start spamming grenade launchers. He's actually got 5 regiments of cultists. Actually, it's quite surprising. So so he's got like 2 maxed out ones, and then 3 like running around taking points. And it looks like the Space Marine player is going for some sort of counter harass here, so he is, because he's actually brought down free scout squads himself, and it's looking pretty bad here for the Chaos player here. He's got the Force Commander coming out, so Force Commander with the whole stance, it's going to be able to do quite a lot of damage to the Force Commander. Sorry, the cultists, and as you know, the heretics are pretty weak, so they're going to go down pretty quick to any sort of sustained fire from the scouts. So I can't but feel like the Chaos player's not going to be able to harass anymore, and he's gonna take a good bit of harassment himself. So he's trying to wisely tie up the scout squad with the hand-to-hand combat, just to sort of stop them firing off any attacks off, because the cultists actually, their hand-to-hand's actually pretty decent. So this fight's just turned into a big mess. Like, it's just all this shit going on all over the place. It's like random rescroll, really early HQ units fighting each other. Although I can't help but feel with this Force Commander out for the Space Marine player, he's going to be able to do a lot of damage to these cultists. I'm not sure. He should have probably went for the armory, because could have got the grenades out, and grenades are actually pretty powerful against the Force Commander. Like, they're actually can take him out pretty quick if they're microed well. So we actually got some Space Marine coming in here. So it looks like the Chaos player's in deep shit here, I would say. He hasn't really got anything really at all. Like, he hasn't even got a army, or he hasn't even got his flipping chapel out. So he's in deep shit. Like, it's like, what are these buildings, man? What are these strange boxes around the map? It's just like it's this crazy base building idea. Like, how I miss it. I know. To be honest, I think I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm sort of weighing up the pros and cons, and I'm pretty sure, Dawn of War, I do prefer Dawn of War 1. It was more of a, when I first played it, it was more of a sort of like, just blew me away. It was just like, oh my god, this is like the coolest thing ever. But like Dawn of War 2 is just sort of like meh. It's good, but it's not. It is a good game, and I probably will play it for a long time. And probably get the expansion pack. I've already pre-ordered the game myself, and but I don't think it's going to be as epic as Dawn of War was, to be honest. But anyway, enough of that crap. So we got actually updated some listening posts here, so that'll like help him defend his base for a while. I don't think I don't think he is actually going to be able to take that listening post down, which is quite surprising. He doesn't seem to be losing any troops from it. It looks like, is it focused on the Force Commander? So while that's happening, we've got an absolute horde of cultists pushing up against the Space Marines, but I don't think they're that effective. Like, he might be better off just, if he was going to commit to a fight against the Space Marines, he might be better off just going for close combat. He actually lost that listening post there. He didn't seem to really lose any troops from it as well. Looks like the Force Commander took all the shots in the face, but he didn't take very much damage. Guess that's the pro. Actually, as I was saying about probably my last Dawn of War replay. Dawn of War 1 replay, it's actually very handy, going to close combat against the tower, because I think you take 50%, range damage when you're in close combat, so obviously it's much more efficient to do that, to take down a tower, and that's why the Force Commander still has a large percent of his hit points left. And it's just this big giant. If you check the minimap, it's just this giant green blob of all this cultist spam coming down. It looks like he's going to try and fight off the force commander, but like as soon he's actually got an army, so that's not too bad. So hopefully he's got some grenades going, and I do indeed you can see some grenades from the cultists, but you can't help but feel it's very late in the game. As soon as your Space Marine player, if he gets a fake alert, just gonna say gets one land speed alert, you'll absolutely just make total mincemeat of the cultists here. As you'll see here, like the grenades actually are quite valuable against the force commander here. He is moving back, of course, but it does do a good lot of damage. Like nothing spectacular, like, but it is enough to actually keep him back. Oh, nasty! So we've got a heavy bolter here. This is a good counter versus massed infantry, like the cultists, because they're going to go down very quickly then. So it looks like the right side of the map's going to be locked down pretty tight for him, and he's still chasing the force command here. Force commander's down to about just below half hit points, coming close to a third of his hit points, but I think he'll be able to get away no problem. Like, and a lot of power plants come down for the Space Marine player, so he'll be looking to tech up pretty soon. Although he doesn't seem to have any listening posts upgraded. He's just all listening post level 1. I'm not sure who'd have the better economy at the moment. I suppose that the Chaos player probably does, which is probably a good thing. And I think the Space Marine player he needs to actually build a heavy bolter himself, so he has. So that's a pretty nice tactic there. He's just got a bolter just taking out that relic. Although on this side the Space Marine's got one here as well, like, so he's not going to be able to do very much on this side. He's no way he's going to be able to fight that. He knows himself that's he is. He looks like is he going to push in? This would be very surprised if he does. Very surprised indeed. I don't think it would be a wise decision, but maybe he's going to try and outrange it with the grenades, which I think is possible against the third. I think you can just about outrange it with grenades. I know the Imperial Guard probably could do that, but I'm not sure about the cultist grenades, to be honest. I think the longer the fight goes on though, the more the Chaos player will be able to come into this. Like, he hasn't, I think the Space Marine could have made him pay for this, a bit more, but he seems to be giving him a good bit of time, like, But looks like this heavy bolter's going to go down to the Force Commander here. Force Commander's pretty low hit points, like, so you're going to have to watch out. It looks like he is trying to outrange the heavy bolter, but he doesn't seem to be having any success with it. I'm gonna see here the Chaos player's actually tacked up the tier 2, and he's got a sorcerer right here, so still hasn't got a chapel out, but be interesting to see what sort of units he gets after this. Like, one for plasma pistol, so he must be getting aspiring champions for his cultist squad. If he doesn't, this is a bit of a waste of resource. Like, it looks like we'll have a bit of a fight going on here. It looks like he's caught a cultist squad out here in the middle of the open, and he might lose his entire squad, and I think he might be able to survive. Oh, he's lost his entire squad, so that's a bit nasty for him there. So it's an absolutely crazy fight here, and he's lost the sorcerer as well, so that's pretty poor, like, and he's going to